welcome back to the Comics family. Come and join us as we dive into this week's new releases for Wednesday, the 13th of September.
So why not grab yourself a coffee, ready up some snacks, and join us as we dive into this week's new comics, or in my case, a brew.
Yes, your version of a brew rather than an English brew.
Better than, the tea leaf crap you lot drink.
Anyway, first off, coming to us from DC, we have Batman #1. This is a blank sketch variant.
It's also a facsimile, of the very first Batman issue. So maybe one out there for the collectors of you out there. Just,
I just don't entirely get why a blank sketch variant.
Because they take it to a con and they can
But
draw
why is
like
that?
Deadpool on it.
Yeah, but why is that a key?
I don't know. It's probably because it is issue #1 reprinted. As we go further down the list, we might find out some more.
I don't get why. Like, a lot of books have sketch variants. Why is this one special?
Because it's Batman.
He is a bit special.
And then, sticking with Batman, we have Batman Gargoyle of Gotham #1. This is the first appearance of Krypton. No. This is issue preceded by an Ashcan edition distributed one per store and secured away from Gotham City Comics. Oh, what a surprise! Gotham has picked its own bloody superhero. So that is a nice cover.
Raphael Grandpa and Mateus Lopez. I was like, who's Grandpa?
Good job, Grandpa. I like that cover.
That is quite a cool cover, yeah.
So,
and he is a bit gargoyle-like, to be fair.
This is from DC Black Label. He is very gargoyle-like, yeah.
In a less cute and endearing way as my mum's collected.
I mean, he's bleeding.
Ones.
It shows you the bats does bleed.
Oh.
Yeah, it's definitely anyone out there that's a Batman collector. This is one for you.
There we go. Next, coming to us from Dark Horse, we have The Alternates #1. A group of B-list heroes who disappeared into a different reality and gained incredible powers return to their much less vivid home dimension, but are stowaway from the other world in the form of a street drug hitched a ride back with them, causing a rift between the heroes.
So it's actually a non-key, but it's on the key of the West. Key of the week's list. Because it's an issue #1. That's all I can see from this. It's an issue #1.
It's an interesting idea though, because your B-listers that are never going to break into the big time, they end up in a different reality, get massively overpowered, come back, and then they're like, okay.
Cursed.
That would be kind of an interesting...
It's an okay cover. It gives me the Gorillaz vibes, the band.
Oh, yeah, like the artwork.
Yeah. And plus she's got a weird gorilla. Oh.
Yes.
Maybe I can't say this is one that's going to go into our collection.
No.
Although it's done by Patton Oswalt. So.
It's not one that I can see us getting. However, I can see the appeal of it.
Yeah, because no doubt at some point, one of the TV people, Netflix, Amazon, even Disney maybe. I doubt Disney, but yeah. One of them might pick it up. So for the sake of £3.50, £4.50, might be one to stick into your investment bin.
Yeah, it's an interesting one.
And then we've got Sissy #1. A boy must travel to the Darklands to find his sister, who was kidnapped by an evil called the Crime Man.
I feel like this is a gender-swapped labyrinth.
You took the words right out of my mouth. This is from Scout Comics. You know, that place you can pay to publish your own books, which clearly someone has done here. Chester and Gonzalez, get your own ideas. Why is Ted in it?
I was going to say, why is there like a crazy bear?
And at the back here, it looks like Iron Giant.
And is this like a big sister, a little sister?
This is his sister, so...
Yeah.
I'm going to say little sister.
Who knows? It's not grabbing me at all. Anyway, next we have Creepshow #1. This is a preview of Transformers #1.
That's right, because Transformers is now into the Image and Skybound license.
Okay.
So they now do the Transformers comics.
I'm going to smile and nod and be
God,
like,
nice.
yeah, I have no idea.
It's an investment book for anyone that wants to get it because Transformers, this will be their first printing under Image.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what's that got to do with Creepshow?
Because it's tales of suspense and horror. How the fuck Transformers is going to be a tale of suspense and horror is beyond me. But it will be loads of mini stories, and then it's probably like a page at the back that you're going to get a preview of Transformers. Like one page of Optimus.
There's actually nothing to do with the story that's in it.
Nothing to do with Creepshow. It's just advertised in that book somewhere.
Okay.
But somehow, somewhere, it will become an investment book, and someone will pay you a lot of money for it because there is a load of Transformers fans out there.
There are.
Okay. Next on the list is Harriet Tubman, Demon Slayer #1. I haven't got a clue where this is from. I'll find out in a sec. When slave owners can't stop the formidable ninja warrior Harriet Tubman, they call on the help of vampires, werewolves, witches, and demons to stop her. Do you know how I'd stop her? I'd put her in a shredder because this book sounds like trash.
They've taken a world famous, real person and turned her into a demon slayer. I suppose technically she was slaying the demon of slavery.
Yeah. But then they did the whole Abraham Lincoln Vampire Slayer.
Vampire Hunter. Yeah, I suppose.
Which is actually a really good book.
I suppose it's coming from the same.
Oh, this is from concept. Massive. This is a massive issue #1.
Kingwood Comics.
Oh, yeah. I'll be quiet
now. That looks.
I've never even heard of Kingwood Comics.
No, that looks like a school emblem. That looks like a high school.
So you 11 have put together the book of Harriet Tubman.
Yeah, it literally is that. Yeah. What would happen if?
Yeah. It's a what if.
It's a what if, yeah. Okay, moving on to IDW. We've got a lot of random indie books again this week.
It's because you moaned that there wasn't enough indie books.
Yeah, we said a couple of weeks ago that we hadn't had any indie books for ages, and now it's like back with a vengeance.
Let's get those indies.
So we have Kill More #1. Lady Face Smasher, great name, The Sufferer, and The Obituary Machine are just a few of the serial killers who moved to the city of Colonia to overwhelm the police force to the point where there's too many homicides for any law agency to keep up with.
Surely if there's that many homicides, people are going to start moving out of that town.
Well, you'd think they'd
or
keep...
city or whatever.
No one would move and live in Midsummer either because it's a village of death. But, people keep going there. Why would you go on holiday to St. Marie? Because people always seem to die on this tiny little tropical island.
Because it's kept out of the media, so no one knows.
Okay. But I can't help it. Lady Face Smasher sounds like a great name for a D&D orc.
I'm putting that down in my notes. Like a female orc.
Yeah, like an orc warrior. She's Lady Face Smasher.
Imagine all the little goblins running around going, Lady Face Smasher,
Yes. Yeah. I feel like that is a much better use of that name than a serial killer.
I now expect you to make an orc barbarian called Lady Face Smasher.
Okay.
Moving on to comics, and not I Love D&D, we have Negaduck #1. Negaduck. This is the premiere issue of a solo villain series spun off from the Darkwing Duck. This is from Dynamite, and I wish I had some Dynamite because I want to blow this up.
Is this what happens when Negasonic Teenage Warhead gets lucky with a duck? With Darkwing Duck or Howard the Duck? Why? And they make a Negaduck.
Can we stop saying Negaduck because it just sounds weird? It's freaking me out a bit.
Negaduck.
Okay.
It looks just like Darkwing Duck.
Yeah.
Or Daffy. Kind of looks like Daffy Duck.
Yeah, it does a little bit. I can't say it's appealing to me.
It's a duck.
It's a duck.
Anyhow, continuing on with the weirdness of indie books. Coming to us from Dark Horse, we have St. John #1. A masked man who roams Portland doing good deeds for strangers, appearing at random and vanishing without a trace, while a cynical writer attempts to track him down to identify the vigilante.
Let's have a look at the cover of St. John. Meh.
It sounds to me like your basic, friendly
Superhero
neighborhood superhero.
Yeah.
It's your pretty standard origin of most heroes.
I mean, even the cover doesn't pop out at me.
There might be something interesting about it. It's a different city, I guess. I can't think of anyone who is famously from Portland.
No, I mean,
superhero-wise, anyway.
It doesn't. There's nothing about that book that draws me in.
No.
Nothing pops out and makes me go, oh. If
No.
anything, I'm looking at it and thinking I could do like a 15, 20-minute nap.
I'm just looking at it going, what's different about it? What's new?
Yeah, what? Yeah, that story's been done before.
Yeah.
Masked vigilante gets tracked down by a journalist.
Isn't that pretty much what happens?
It's called Ninja Turtles.
Most heroes, vigilantes, everyone wants to know who they are.
Of course I do.
There you go.
Anyway, moving on to...
Been there, done that. It's called Spider-Man.
No, he is the journalist. Anyway.
And the masked vigilante.
Yeah. Coming at you from IDW is Sonic the Hedgehog's 900th adventure. It's a one-shot celebration of Sonic's 900th English language comic book issue. So all you Sonic the Hedgehog fans out there, I mean, I loved Sonic as a kid playing the games, but I have no desire to.
I was going to say, you know who might like that? Little Man. He's been developing this interest in Sonic the Hedgehog recently, hasn't he? I don't quite know why, but he seems to have discovered Sonic and become somewhat intrigued by Sonic. So
yeah,
it's a one shot, so it might be worth picking up for him.
That can go in his box. That could be a nice little investment book for him until he gets his grubby fingers on it and ruins it. Anyhow,
next we have Star Trek Picard's Academy #1. This is the origin of Jean-Luc Picard. Jean-Luc, yes. Jean-Luc before he became Professor X.
Jean-Luc before he became bald.
Yes, when he still had hair. Oh, my nose is so itchy right now.
Mm-hmm. And then for you Star Wars fans out there, we have Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan Kenobi, issue #1. This is the first appearance of Reva, the third sister of the Inquisitorius. Inquisitorius?
Yes, the third sister of Inquisitorius.
That's ridiculous.
Is Inquisitorius a character?
I think it's him.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Because they're the Inquisitors, I think. This group of people. And they're like first brother, second brother, third sister, and all the rest of it. It's like they're ranked.
Oh.
Yeah. And that's obviously based off of the TV series.
Yes. That's quite a nice picture of Ewan McGregor.
It's well done,
Whoever has done that cover, that is a nice picture of Ewan McGregor.
Where it doesn't look like there's a lot into it, the detail on it is fantastic.
Yeah, that is actually it's a very nice cover.
I'm not a Star Wars fan. You're not a Star Wars fan. I won't be collecting it, but for all you Star Wars fans out there, this should definitely be one that should be in your collection.
I don't do Star Wars.
You don't want to do it, do you?
Is it my turn?
Yes, your turn.
Oh. It's another Usagi Yojimbo. Ice and Snow #1. The series follows the Green Dragon story arc. It's a bunny.
So this bunny's quite famous.
He's this bunny gets around.
There's cartoons of him in all sorts. I didn't know this because I've never followed Samurai Bunny.
Samurai Bunny with dinosaur.
Yeah, I've never. I know they do a lot of crossovers with like turtles and stuff.
Yeah, there was the Ninja Turtle one, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Which makes sense, I suppose.
Yeah. The Green Dragon. Okay. Is that meant to be the Green Dragon?
Maybe. It's a dinosaur. That is clearly a dinosaur.
Who's that dinosaur? That's not right, is it?
No. It is I Am Iron Man.
Oh, yeah. I'm still thinking comics. Anyway. Batman #1, yet again. This is, of course, a facsimile, and that is the original cover. Although this one says $6.99, and the blank sketch Just $7.99. So what's the difference?
You pay more for less picture.
That's true, because you could take that blank sketch and find, I don't know, David Nakayama, pay him a lot of money, and make that a very expensive book.
You could. To get some shiny Batman legs.
Yeah.
But yeah, not really.
Batman is on form this week. He's a lot of keys.
He's getting around.
But this is a key.
He's spreading himself about a bit.
Actual key.
So this is Batman and Robin number 1. He's got a lot of new ones coming out.
Yeah.
They've reprinted Batman number 1.
You have more heroes than Batman.
Yeah.
I know he's your go-to guy, but get some writers on some of them lesser known, build them up, get them more popular, make films, make money. Don't rely so heavily on Batman and
rehashing
Superman.
Batman over
Yeah,
and
the
over.
amount of stories this guy's done, his body should be shattered.
Yes. But yeah, so he's got 2 new books starting this week and a reprint of his original, which I suppose it makes sense to bring out the reprint of the original when you're releasing another new one.
Yeah.
This is a cameo appearance of Shush.
Boy, if you insist.
Yes. An exciting new chapter begins. What Robin is that?
That's a little Robin. I'd imagine that it's either Tim Drake or it's Damien.
Look, there's a bat and a Robin.
I didn't notice the bat.
You noticed the little
because they're
Robin?
quite the team up, a bat and a Robin.
One will bite you, one will peck you to death.
Yeah, Batman.
Apparently Robins can be quite vicious.
They
like
can. Obviously, they're trained by Batman.
No, like actual little... Everyone thinks Robins, cute little fat Christmas birds. Apparently they can be quite vicious.
Okay. Anyway, we have more Batman and Robin, and this is a variant via Art Germ. You want to say it, or do I? I don't know who this character is.
That's what I was wondering. I'm like, why is there a Playboy bunny on the cover of Batman and Robin?
Because it's Art Germ and he can do what he wants.
Like, it's a very well drawn cover.
Yeah,
like, I like his artwork, but I don't get why there's a Playboy bunny on the cover of Batman.
She's the main villain from this book, but
yeah. Maybe she's Shush.
That's probably more likely. I mean, she's going to shush a lot of men when they say it like that. Like, where's your clothes?
Yeah.
Getting away
Don't
from...
question it.
All you naughty teenage boys that are trying to get a closer look at that.
Next up, we have World's Finest Teen Titans number 3. This is the first appearance of Toy Boy, an obsessive fan of Wonder Girl.
Is this Toy Boy?
Maybe.
Well, no, look.
Who's Wonder Girl?
Her.
Oh.
I
assumed that was Wonder Woman.
No, I don't think so. I think
he looks like he was meant to be a fan of Flash.
Kid Flash.
Yeah, but he looks like he should be the fan of Flash.
Yeah.
Because he's dressed the same.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. There's probably more to that than it seems from just this little bit. But it's not
enough
it's
to
not
make
grabbing me.
No. And then we have Alligator Loki, issue number 1. This is the first appearance of Alligator Loki in comics. And it's the one-shot collection of the Alligator Loki Infinity comics that were digitally released on Marvel Unlimited. A bit like Jeff.
Oh, so he is literally like the Loki version of Jeff.
Basically.
Okay.
You'll think about it, aren't you?
Maybe. I feel like he would not... He's not as cute as Jeff.
No.
Oh, here's another one that's on our pull list this week. We have Avengers Inc. number 1. This is a noir mystery series with the Wasp and Victor Shade, a.k.a. Vision. I was intrigued when I read about this, so it is on the pull list. We'll go into a bit more detail about this. But when I saw the previews, I was a little bit intrigued.
Yeah, it's a nice cover. I like that.
Mm.
I get that, like, TV cop vibe.
Yeah. Yeah, classic gritty drama vibe.
Yeah. Here's one for you. And that's Captain Marvel's Dark Tempest number 3. This is the first time appearance of the Feral Five: Keziah, Blake, Zen, Zane, and Zaka. Their mother wanted slapping. Siblings previously introduced in issue number 1, but given powers by Nada in this issue.
Ah, yes, I was going to say they were in the first one.
Right.
I have been collecting
Introducing
this.
the Feral Five.
She goes to do a talk at a community centre of like trying to encourage kids to
Get superpowers.
no, like
Don't do drugs.
pretty much it's a life is worth living, don't go down the gang route, don't go into crime, that kind of thing. And they're all a bit like, yeah, it's all right for you to say you've got superpowers.
Yeah.
I haven't read the second one yet, so I don't know what happened after that, because this is the one where you've got the dude that blows up and he just rocks up randomly at the end of it.
Nitro, yeah.
And he's teamed up with Nada,
Okay.
who can like teleport.
Right.
I enjoyed the first one. I just the reading pile is so big, and I just haven't had the time or the energy to read the reading pile. So number 2 is sitting in there, ready for me to read.
But number 1 is sitting here.
And here is another one that is for you, that is on our pull list.
Yeah.
This
definitely.
is Daredevil number 1. This is a premiere issue with a new creative writing team. Or new creative team, even.
Yeah.
He's a soggy Daredevil.
I mean, he is a soggy Daredevil, but that is a really nice cover.
He got wet. It rained.
It did rain, but I do love me some Daredevil. Us gingers have got to stick together.
You do.
Just don't gouge my eyes out.
I won't. It does tend to rain in New York. Quite a lot.
Yeah, people don't realise that it's more on par with like Scotland than it is England.
Is it?
Yeah, it's higher up than you think it is.
I swear it's not that high up. I swear we're like on a line with Canada. We're further north than...
No,
I swear
no.
we're on a line with Canada.
I don't know. That'll be something for us to Google later. And if I find it, I might put it up in the screen later. Anyway, next up we have the Death of Venomverse issue number 1. This is the 1 in 25 second printing incentive variant. Also a version. I mean, that's a nice cover, but it doesn't pop out to me again.
That's quite a nice Venom cover.
It's a nice Venom cover, yeah, but nothing really makes me want to go and get it.
Won't let me zoom out far enough.
Haha, don't do it now, I'll do it later. Right.
Ghost Rider number 18 coming to us from Marvel. This is the origin of Talia Warroad.
Is she going for a fake tan? This is the orange of Talia Road.
Origin?
Yeah, but you said orange first.
No, I didn't.
You did.
Oh, the origin of Talia Warroad.
Yeah. So this is a Beyond Barons cover, and I have...
That's quite a cool cover.
Definitely becoming one of my favourite artists.
Yeah.
I just really like his work.
Yeah. She looks a little bit more wild than our little Talia.
She's... Yeah. I don't know what... I need to find out her origin, so reading this issue is all about it. But she's got powers. She was working with the CIA? FBI? One of them. And, yeah. She hooks up with Johnny. Now they're going on the road trips together.
Okay.
This is a great series, honestly. Any Ghost Rider fans out there that aren't reading this, why are you not reading it? How are you not reading it? Same as with Daredevil. Like, the last series for that was amazing. What was the last one, John?
No, I just did Ghost Rider.
Oh, my bad. Well, anyway, this is Moon Knight, issue number 25, and this is the second print 1 in 25 incentive variant. And apparently, it's free. If you can get it, I love it. I mean, that's a nice cover. Just as covers go. I don't care about the book, but that's a nice cover.
That is a nice cover. That is a very nice cover.
Yeah. And
New
then
York
we have...
is significantly further south than the UK.
No, it's just because your phone's weird. Spider-Gwen, annual number 1. I'll just carry on because you're doing your weird phone stuff. This is the Seiki printing, and again, incentive variant. There's a lot of non-keys on this list.
Yeah, it's a
But
very
that's a
long
nice
list
cover,
this
though.
week.
That looks very you.
I do not look like that.
No, I meant like you collect that art.
It is quite cool. It's a what if dark Spider-Gwen.
I think it's the second print of the one before where she survives getting tossed off the bridge, but Spidey dies. And I haven't got around to reading it yet because my job don't let me have time off.
They do let you have time off, but
They don't let me have enough time off.
Just not over the summer.
Yeah, just pay me to sit at home and read. It's fine.
Can I have that job too?
Yeah.
Then we have the spine-tingling Spider-Man. This is the first appearance of Sleep Stealer.
I know them. They're called my kids.
Yeah. I think most parents are well versed with Sleep Stealer.
Spider-Man's finally becoming a dad. Yay.
Yeah. That's going to be like the big reveal. Sleep Stealer is actually a baby.
Toddler, yeah. I'm assuming the shadowy figure behind is, in fact, Sleep Stealer.
Yeah.
And I tell you now, if I go to sleep and see that appear in the room, I am not going to sleep.
No.
I am going straight to the toilet because I look pooped my pants.
Just beware going straight to the toilet because the giant spider might be back.
I doubt it. You launched it
Out the window.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I don't like spiders. I'm not terrified of them, but when there's a massive spider like that big in the bath and I want to have a bath.
That big.
It's a big spider.
Anyway, this one's for you.
No, it's not.
No, it's not, is it? It's me. Again, this is another key, and it's a 64-page oversized issue, and it's Venom, issue number 25. I'm sorry. I'm tired. I feel drained.
Yeah. You really are. You need a good nap.
Oversized fight across the time from Ewing, Davila, Cafu, six playing football, Otta, Lashley, Parsons, and Diramata. I don't know why I read all that. It's nonsense.
No, I don't know why you read all of that.
I don't understand.
Apparently he's fighting Dr. Doom.
Why Venom's red and has multiple arms.
Or why he's
fighting Doom.
Fighting Doom.
Yeah.
Doom, doom, doom.
Well, he wants to be Sorcerer Supreme, doesn't he? So if he was fighting Doctor Strange, it makes sense.
Yeah. Anywho, sticking with Venom, next up we have the Venom Annual number 1. This is a contest of chaos crossover of Venom versus Deadpool.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you're going to need to get this.
Oh. I am going to need to get this. I'm going to need to get
Well, to be fair, our pull list is ridiculously short this week, so
my bank account.
There's space.
Ow.
Sorry. But there you go.
Sorry,
that's quite a cool cover.
That's a very cool cover. I do like that.
That is a nice cover. So, and it's another contest of chaos.
And it's done by one of your favourite people.
Wong.
Wong.
I don't know who artist Wong is. I just like.
No, I'm just going to imagine it's Benedict Wong.
Okay.
So wrong Wong. Wrong Wong. Okay.
Wong Wong?
Wrong Wong, I said. Anyway, moving on. This
oh my god, this list is so long.
Yeah, it's a long list this week, but that's good. We've got Werewolf by Night, issue number 1, and this is the first appearance of Dr. Necromancer. Elsa Bloodstone in the front there.
Yeah.
Jack Russell in the back. No, it's not Jack Russell, is it? Jack Russell? I think Jack Russell is Werewolf
by
Night.
Don't
his name is
me.
Jack Russell.
Really?
Yes. It's been that way for a
The
while.
werewolf.
If I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments if I've messed that one up.
The werewolf.
It's called Jack Russell, yes.
Has the same name as a breed of small yappy dog.
Yeah, it's a piss take. I'm just going to go back to the comic.
I'm now imagining the werewolf just being this tiny, angry little, like...
Yeah. But that's a nice cover. I like that.
It is quite cool. What's with Dracula's castle in the background?
I don't know. It's probably where he's hiding out or wherever. Dr. Necromancer's castle, maybe.
Maybe. Please tell me this is... hurrah! We finally reached the bottom. The last one on the list today, we have X-Force number 44. This is the first team appearance of the Wolverine Sentinels.
How the fuck is that a key? Someone's made Sentinels and gave them claws. Oh, it's the key of the week. What a great investment book. Bollocks! What utter shit. That could have been kept off the list. Easily. So, that was the keys of the week, that massively long list. And here is our pause for the week.
Our very short pause for the week.
For us, it's very short, yeah.
Yes.
So we have, kicking it off, Avengers Inc. #1. It's action, mystery, adventure. Her name is Janet Van Dyne. She's a hero. She's a celebrity. She's hunting a killer. His name is Victor Shades. He's a villain. He's an enigma. He just got killed, and together they're out to solve every mystery in the Marvel Universe, starting with their own. Al Hewen and Leonard Kirk bring you a whole new style of avenging from a whole new style of Avengers. Ooh.
Interesting.
And let's have a look at some of these variants, because there's a few of them.
There are quite a few of them.
Let's start with the U variant.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Is that Ultron in the back?
Yeah, that's Ultron background there.
That's quite cool. There's a Virgin variant of that as well.
There's a homage variant to Avengers #4, where Cap comes back.
That's kind of cool, I guess.
Man, you didn't need homage variants. I don't really like homage.
Hmm.
The Saturday morning variants.
That's kind of cute. If I can get that one, I might have that one.
Is that a 1 in 25? No, it's just a Saturday morning. That might be available. Don't miss it.
Don't miss it, no.
What are we up to? We have the Eric Dursa variant.
That's quite cool as well, to be
I do
fair.
like that one, yeah.
That's quite artsy, but I quite like it.
Yeah.
I don't dislike that one.
Here's the Alex
I
Ross
was going to say
connected
that
variant.
looked like an Alex
What's
Ross.
it connecting to?
That's cool.
That is cool.
I like that.
Can you name all the heroes? Not right now.
Not right now. The stream will not go on long enough for me to sit there and that's just a black and white
And
version.
then there's just a skip version, yeah.
Yeah. I do quite like the Alex Ross.
Yeah, they're nice. So back to the pull list that we have up next.
We have Captain Marvel Dark Tempest #3. Introducing the Feral Five. The villainous duet of Nada and Nitro are out to make a choir by recruiting Captain Marvel's furious teenage charges. Gifted with incredible dark powers, the Feral Five, siblings Zen, Zane and Zaka, and their intrepid leaders Keziah and Blake, are suddenly trapped, finding Nada's world-ending visions a lot more appealing than Carol Danvers' goody two-shoes hero style. Trapped on an alien planet with the man who killed her namesake and besieged by the very people she came to help, has Carol Danvers finally met her match?
Yes.
It's #3 in the Captain Marvel series.
And there's only one variant here. This is the Manhanini.
Manhanini. I quite like that.
Yeah, that is a nice variant.
That is a nice variant. That is quite cool. I would not say no to that.
Okay.
It's not one that I'm like, I'll be disappointed if I can't have it, but at the same time,
I was expecting a few more variants for that one, but okay.
Yeah, because it's not one that I'm like, I'll be disappointed if I can't have it, but at the same time,
I was expecting a few more variants for that one, but okay.
Yeah, considering it's a key and, you know, a first appearance, I thought they might have more with maybe the Feral Five on the cover.
Yeah, maybe.
Obviously not.
Then we have Born Again. The new era of Daredevil starts here. Industry stars Saladin Ahmed and Aaron Kuder have laced up and entered the ring, ready to take Matt Murdock on a knockout of an adventure. Where does Elektra fit into all this? What is the future of Hell's Kitchen? Romance, intrigue, and of course, action. All delivered in a mighty Marvel manner. I mean, like I was saying to you earlier,
you like that cover.
I like that cover. I really liked the last Daredevil series from Chip Zdarsky. So they've got a lot to live up to.
Yeah,
there's a lot of variants.
Quite a few variants, yeah.
Let's have a look at Frank Miller. I'm sorry, but Frank Miller, your art is it's not as good as it used to be. I know he's getting on a bit, and I don't want to sound horrible.
That's like old man Daredevil.
Yeah.
That looks very
Frank Miller
grizzled.
Was like one of the best artists for Daredevil back in the day.
Mm.
But whether he's getting the shapes or something. This is a nice cover.
That is cool.
That is very cool.
That is a nice cover. Who's that one?
That is the 1 in 25 Laraz variant, so there's no way we're getting it.
Yeah, probably not over here.
We've got a sketch variant, the EGQ variant.
That's quite cool.
That's clever. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's quite a cool cover. And there's the Virgin variant of that one. There's a
There's a
Frank
variant?
Miller.
Oh, there's a
Yeah,
variant there. We've got a
that's
CUDA
just the.
variant. What's that?
Why does it say not final art?
I don't know. It's just weird.
That's just weird.
We've got the Plotechio Bullseye variant. No,
No.
that doesn't appeal to me. It's just like
No.
two pit bulls going at it. And then
Rah!
the Lozano foil variant. That's okay.
I imagine that actually, as a print, is a lot more impressive than it looks on there.
This one, yeah.
Yeah. Like foil variants, you don't appreciate when you just see the art on a screen. Unless it's a photo of the actual book and then you can see the foil.
Yeah.
You don't really get to appreciate the
But
prettiness
I like
of foils when
the A in the B in the 1 in 25.
Mm.
For me, that would be the ones I went for.
I'd like to see that though, because I think the foil would look really lovely.
Yeah, cool. Right.
Anyway, next up we have Ghost Rider. Johnny Blaze has been travelling with the brilliant hedge witch Talia Warroad. But how well does he really know her? Now Talia's messy past, her teenage loves and furious first spells will pull into his lane. Just who is Talia Warroad and how was her life set on a collision course with the spirit of vengeance? Guest starring Doctor Strange. Ooh.
She is a cool character. Like,
She does look quite cool.
yeah, she is an interesting character. Whether they try to go down like the Constantine theme with her? No, maybe not. No. Oh, they've got variants of Ghost Rider for once. We've got the Stormbreakers.
That's quite cool.
Yeah, with Captain America.
Yeah. I don't
And then
that.
this is the Shalaby variant, which again is nice. But
I prefer the A cover.
I'm loving the A covers at the minute.
Yeah,
Beyond Barron's main cover
that's
is
a
great.
nice A cover.
To the fact that the one time they didn't have him on the covers, I got the B cover that he did do.
Oh, right. Yeah, that was... It wasn't that because Jamie didn't have the A cover and you were like, I don't care, I really like the B cover.
That kind of signed it for me. It's like, this is the one you need.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, I really thought this would be finished by now, to be honest. Red Goblin number 8. Brawl in the Family. Normie Osborn has been playing a game of cat and mouse with his grandfather Norman, the reformed Green Goblin. But while the Osborn family's been bickering, another violent and bloodthirsty threat has been watching them and biding time to make its move.
Ooh, crossbones by the look of it.
Yep. Again,
there's no variants for this. I don't think there normally is variants for this, is there?
Yeah, and again, issue number 6 was the great one. Do you know why? Do you know who the artist was?
Was it the same guy that did the
Ghost Rider, yeah. I'm sorry, but he's fast becoming one of my favourite artists.
Who is he?
Bjorn Barons.
Okay. Bjorn.
Let's go back to Ghost Rider for a sec, so I can point this man out.
Bjorn
Barons. I'm not going to go into his life details, but yeah. He looks very
German.
angry. Yeah.
I was expecting him to be like Norwegian or something.
But again, he does Spawn, Ghost Rider, and Venom.
Okay. After our slight detour to talk about Bjorn.
I'm sorry. Let's talk about
Spider-Man. The spine-tingling Spider-Man. The most terrifying Spider-Man story ever. The Spider Slayers and a Smythe. A song that once heard will not allow you to sleep. What did you just do to the screen? There we go. One of the worst threats to Aunt May you've ever experienced. First time in print. Collecting the Infinity Comics series from Marvel Unlimited app. Okay. I don't get Spider Slayers and a Smythe.
Yeah, a Smythe is. Do you know Little Man was watching Spider-Man yesterday?
Mm.
The guy in a
Oh,
wheelchair.
Alistair.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Because obviously anyone that reads the comics knows he doesn't look human anymore. So we've got some variants here. Do you know what I haven't seen for a few weeks? Scott Youngs.
Yeah, true. Maybe he had a holiday.
Yeah, this is the Greg Land variant.
That's all right.
Saladin Ahmed's on this one as well. Yeah, it's nice. It's not popping out at me. I like the A cover and obviously the Momoko cover.
which
very
I
nice.
remember seeing on her Instagram, actually.
I remember seeing this as well.
Yeah.
Actually.
It's so weird and creepy with the spider eggs and the...
Eyes.
No, it's
Lay
just...
eggs.
I think they're meant to be eggs.
Yeah.
It is really weird and creepy, but it's very nice art, even though it
Does that
kind of
mean you're
makes my
going
skin
to not
crawl.
get it?
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's taking me back to the giant spider in the bath again.
taken away from spiders for now, let's take it back to werewolves. An unholy alliance in the shadows of black and white night. Jack Russell, yes, I was correct, races to halt the sacrifice of a young girl at the hands of monsters. Elsa Bloodstone, in all her colourful monster hunting glory, isn't far behind. But can they put their differences aside long enough to save the day? And what would such a partnership even look like? Like that. It'd be a woman with a shotgun and a big dark wolf.
Okay.
Jack Russell. No one ever believes me. That's his name.
I'm just judging the fact that that's his name. Were there no variants for that then?
I didn't see. That's a good point.
Did not scroll.
No, there was variants. Had very naughty of me.
Naughty boy.
So there's the black and white. This is
I quite like that.
Sinkowicz black and white.
He's like a little fox.
It's like a little movie poster.
He looks
It's like
definitely more foxy.
Back in the day, movie poster.
But it's cute.
This is the Virgin variant, 1 in 50 Hughes Virgin variant. Elsa, Jack going through his
That's quite
change.
cool.
More of Jack.
Yeah, it's kind of like
No, I don't like it.
on her t-shirt.
Yeah, it's not for me. I'm not a big fan of that one. And this is the David Yarden variant. And again, that just gives me like Saturday morning vibes.
Yeah, that is a bit of a Saturday morning cartoon vibe.
Scooby-Doo.
Like that, no, like that's sort of a 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Biker Mice from Mars sort of cartoon adventure hero.
Ninja Turtle.
Ninja Turtles, yeah. Mask.
She looks like the girl out of Ninja Turtles.
April.
Yeah. Kind of how I remember her looking in the TV series.
I think she was a redhead, wasn't she?
I'm pretty sure she was Ginge.
And then Megan Fox. Megan Fox?
Megan Fox. Yeah.
That's the pull list. Let's have a very quick look at whatever's coming out this week.
Just check we haven't missed anything on our ridiculously short pull list. So obviously the Venom annual we have already talked about. What else have we got? We've got X-Men Red number 15 coming out this week. We've got Miles Morales Spider-Man number 10. Oh, Green Lantern number 3.
Why did you
One for
do
Jamin.
that? Jamin?
Jamie.
J-Man.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's your name from now on.
My brain's given up as well.
We've got Incredible Hulk number 4, Hulk versus Swamp Thing by looks of things. Dark Droids, Star Wars Darth Vader, issue 38. And the rest of them we've touched on.
Yeah, touchy. We've got Superman Lost number 6. Clearly I need more sleep as well. House of Slaughter number 17. Is this like a how to kill people thing?
It's back! That was meant to be out last week.
Yeah. Batman and Catwoman Prelude to Gotham War number 1. The freebie.
Yeah.
With the scratchies. Yeah.
Scratchy.
Scratchies.
Every time.
Danger Street number 9. That does not sound like somewhere you would want to live.
No, but it's from DC, so maybe something to investigate. We've got Undiscovered Country, issue 25, coming here from Image. I hadn't actually heard of any of these yet, but okay.
If that is what it's like, it should stay undiscovered.
What,
that doesn't look nice.
Mantis, is that? It looks like a praying mantis.
It does.
Children of the Vault, number 2. The Walking Dead Deluxe, issue number 17.
Astonishing Iceman, number 2. And Batman Incorporated, number 12.
Yeah.
Now, Children of the Vault, I swear, was it... I vaguely remember that us talking about that, but I can't remember why. Maybe it was because the number 1 was on the keys.
Yeah, number 1 was on the keys list because it's a new team.
Okay, maybe that's why.
Yeah. Excuse me. You've got The Coal, number 2.
And Something Epic, number 5.
I Hate Fairyland, issue number 9.
Maybe that's why we've not been getting a lot of Scotty Youngs, because he's been busy doing I Hate Fairyland.
These people do more than one book a week. Just their careers.
Yeah, but maybe he's been busy.
Maybe.
Because there's the other spin-off of I Hate Fairyland as well, isn't there?
What, I Love Fairyland?
No, there was another one.
There
was like an I Hate Fairyland something. So maybe he's just been really busy.
Perhaps.
You've got Sonic the Hedgehog number 64.
Gargoyles. Gargoyles. Number 9.
Gargoyles without that Batman in it this time.
Yeah, it's like Goliath's been arrested. So, anyone that's been reading that, give me an update.
Dark Ride number 8. That doesn't look fun.
No. Damn them all, number 8.
Oh, got Captain Marvel. There we go. She's surprisingly far down.
Yeah.
Alligator Loki, which I feel like if Jamie has, we may well pick up because it just looks intriguing.
Okay. Waller versus Wildstrom, issue number 3.
I think we're slowly descending into the randoms now.
We are. We've got Batman and Scooby-Doo, Mysteries. We've touched on some of these. Enfield Gang Massacre, The Madness.
That looks scary.
Mega Dark. Star Trek, The Motion Picture Echoes, number 5.
Astrobots number 5. Oh, you can't miss Astrobots. Or Looney Tunes.
They're from Whatnot Publishing.
Looney Tunes number 274.
Oh, for any of you Weasley Snipes fans out there, you've got the Exile number 6.
This is
Sins of the Salt of the Sea. You've been cancelled.
Yeah, definitely descending. Mech Cadets number 2.
The others are on the Keys of the Week.
I know.
Murder Inc.
Yeah, no, this. Yeah, we've talked about this before. I thought it was going to be good, but it's like a gangster, Goodfellas-y kind of thing.
It's one for a small fella that I know. He likes his gangsters.
Yes. Catfight number 3. Meow.
You didn't mention Smut number 2. Oh, sorry. Scarlet Couture. The Smut file. The Munich file.
Yes. Bloodborne, the Bleak Dominion number 1. Fence, Redemption number 4.
I misread that and thought it said French Redemption.
No, Fence is in. Honga!
Yeah, no, please don't punch me in the face.
Because, you know, everybody needs a comic book about that very relatable sport of fencing.
Anywho, we have the Wicked Ones number 4.
We Wicked Ones. Not the Wicked Ones. We Wicked Ones.
Oh, my bad. Grit and Gears issue 5.
I really think we're descending into the weirdness.
Necronomicon, I'm pretty sure, is the book from... what's that bloody film called? Evil Dead.
The fact that it said, the one bit I saw said something about Lovecraft. I think it is an H.P. Lovecraft thing.
Okay, and then they've obviously nicked it for Evil Dead.
Yeah.
Project Reese number 2.
Yeah, good old Be My Villain.
Thought it was.
You are.
Death Drop, Drag Assassin number 2. And then just a few more. But literally,
how can a book that is on the bottom row of the releases, be a key of the week?
What, Sissy? Yeah. Because it's from Scout Comics, that oh so great company that, to be fair, if you have ever endeavoured yourself to write a comic, you might be a great writer, but a terrible artist. So they will put you in touch with an artist and then you publish your book through them.
Yeah.
I know someone in work, their husband has done it. I believe it's called Project Zero. I haven't got around to reading it yet, but you know, someone out there might have read it, and if you have, let me know if it's any good. Or if it's terrible, let me know so I can take the piss out of them.
But yeah, there we are. We are at the bottom of this week's releases. I think if you are anything like us, you may understand why our pull list is so short this week. It just isn't.
Yeah.
There's a lot of number ones, but a lot of like random number ones, and nothing that's really grabbing us for the collection this week.
No, yeah, a lot of number ones, a lot of first appearances. Everything else just seems to be either story fillers or just shit. Vampire Macabre, Nosferatu. Let me finish. Special number 1. Macabre.
Vampire Macabre, Nosferatu, special number 1.
And for any of you who don't remember this book, the Beano, issue 4203.
This is literally, when I said first time in the office that my husband collects comic books, that is what Charlene was thinking. She's like, oh my God, he's like this is why she says like men reading comic books give her the ick. Because in her head, it's not like Batman, Spider-Man, like in her head, she thinks like full-grown men reading the Beano.
I'll give it the ick. I'll put a fucking tarantula in the drawer.
Please don't. She sits like 2 desks down from me.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, there's 2 people on the way.
No, as in like there's just goes me, Jake, her.
Oh, Jake's a big guy. He can stop it.
He can protect me from this giant spider. But yeah, but that was literally where her mind went. That it was like grown adults reading the Beano. I'm like, no, it isn't.
I do not read the Beano.
So some of these
Some of
books
you
probably are a bit on that side, and I can understand why some of them might give her the ick. But some of them are really good.
I mean,
promise.
for any of you out there that love your Marvel and your DC films and like Constantine, things like that, these films all came from comic books. Go back to the source material. Read the books. You might find out you love the stories.
You might.
Don't just buy them because you think, oh, I'm going to make money out of it. Because you might make money out of it. But people have put their work ethic and that into this to give you a story. Yeah. Some of them are trash. Some of them are great.
Yeah.
You need to jump into it and find out.
And to be fair, there's something out there for everybody, because what you might like, I might not. What I like, you sometimes don't.
Yeah, exactly.
And although, to be fair, we're probably quite similar in our taste, but then there's other people that what we massively like, other people will look at and go, dear God, that's awful. So.
Yeah. But I think on that note, it's time for us to go. Once again, thank you for watching. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget you can now answer our quiz questions on the community page. And we'll see you next time. No, I can't get out of here. Bye.